Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Purposeful Mindset podcast. This is episode 97 of my podcast. We're coming very close up to 100 episodes, and it makes me so grateful and it makes me so proud of myself for running a podcast now for almost 100 weeks when you think about it. I probably only missed 2 weeks out due to just certain things happening in my life. Last week from this episode was one of those. But other than that, every single week, one of my episodes have been going out, whether it was with a guest or a solo episode like this one. And today, I really want to just get straight into it again because I love getting straight to the value. Like, one of the things I realize about other people's podcasts is that they basically go round and round and beat around the bush so much, or they just go so deep into somebody's story that it's like you're in la la land already. And as you know, as human beings, our concentration and focus is just terrible nowadays. And so they say that they say our memory is worse than a fish. Like, that's what they say nowadays, which is so shocking when you think about it, right? But anyways, forget about the goldfish. Let's talk about this week focus. Okay, and let's talk about focus. Focus for myself and focus for you in your life, in your purpose, in your dreams, in your goals. Because I think this topic is something a lot of people need support with, need guidance on. Because one of the things that I see all the time from the people around me and from the people that I coach or from the people that I see on social media is this perspective of focus. Like, a lot of people just can't stick to being focused on their goals and on their dreams. And the key word here that I believe is affecting them in their focus levels is distractions. There's just so many distractions in the news, whether it is from the news or from the media or from just people around you or social media. It's just distractions everywhere. And so one of the things that I want to help you guys to maintain more focus on your journey is planning your week ahead. Meaning, I don't care about where you're going to be 12 years from now, 12 months from now, 12 weeks from now. I really care about what's going to happen this week. Let's just keep it simple. Let's get back to the basics. Let's not overthink it. Let's just stick to the basics. What are we going to do this week? From Sunday to the next Sunday, or from Monday to the next Monday, however your week is, in whichever country you are in, I want you to focus on just 7 days a week. Where do you want to be next week from now? That's it. That's the question you should be asking yourself. One of the worst questions I really dislike when people ask me is, "Hey Sadiq, where do you see yourself in 12 years?" Well, sorry, 12 months. Where do you see yourself in 12 months? Heck, even some people have asked me, where do you see yourself in 12 years or 10 years or 5 years? I really dislike that question because, look, the reality is, let's just keep it real. The reality is, we don't know. You don't know. The smartest person in the world doesn't know. Nobody knows where you're going to be 12 years from now. You can write all your dreams down, your 12-year goals and your 12-year plan and your 5-year dreams or whatever they are. Nothing wrong with that at all. Visualize and dream big as heck. Nobody is telling you not to do that. But my kind of pet peeve, as they like to say here in England, my pet peeve with this is, I just don't like that question because the reality is we don't know. I don't know. Every day we are figuring life out. As I said, we can't even focus like for 7 days. Heck, we can't even focus for 2 days, let alone 7 years or 10 years or 12 years from now. Why are we asking people where you're going to see yourself? Where do you see yourself in 12 years or 5 years or 10 years? The truth is, we don't know. We got to just focus on the next 7 days. Hey, let's just focus on right now and then tomorrow and then the day after, and let's take it baby steps at a time. It's like building a house. It's like going to the gym. When you build a house, you go brick by brick. You put the cement, you put the brick, you put the cement, you put the bricks, and then you build that castle, you build that massive mansion, whatever it is. Same with the gym. You don't just go to the gym and 2 days later look at my six pack. No, it doesn't happen. Let's be real. It takes so much effort, so much hardship, so many push-ups and pull-ups and weights, and so many things goes in behind the scenes in the hustle and the grind that nobody sees. And something that someone shared with in one of my DMs on Instagram recently was when I share my fails, like I have a whole highlight section on my Instagram page that says epic fails. And it's basically all the fails and all the behind the scenes when I messed up in my fitness journey. I saved it and I was brave and courageous enough to like post those fails. Because here's the thing, I believe by me sharing those fails with you, you kind of understand that Sadiq is a human being like us. Yes, he actually falls down and gets hurt. Yes, he hurts his wrist. Yes, he smacks his face onto the floor. Yes, he flops his triple clap push-ups or the Superman jump, or he messed up on something and he fell down and hurt himself. I want you guys to know that I'm just a real human being, just like you. I am not a machine. I am not a robot. I'm just like you, maybe just ahead of the game a little bit more. That's it. Just a bit more experience, a bit more challenges potentially, a few more experiences that I've been through that you haven't yet. And so I just like to share that journey with you. It could save you years or months on your journey in business or life or growth or personal growth or mindset. So I just do my best through my podcast to educate you and to share some of my experience with you. And as right now I'm speaking to you guys around this one concept of focus, I have stayed focused. For those of you guys who have been following me for X amount of years now, you know that I've been consistently posting on social media every single day, if not every single Wisdom Wednesday. I've never stopped a single video from the Wednesday that I started since my first ever video on Snapchat. But the reason why I did a TED talk around consistently take action is because I lived that life. I know how it feels like to post every single day, to make content for you. It's not for me. Yes, I learn a lot from my content. Yes, I get to introspect and reflect on my journey when I create content for other people. But the content is not for me. The content is for you. The content is for you to go and implement and take action on in your own life, on your journey, in your business, in your mindset. That is the whole point that I share content. That's the reason why I have a podcast. I bring guests on here to share their life lessons with you so you can learn something and implement it into your own life. Not to just listen to and watch for fun because I bring on fun people or I bring on cool people, or you just listen to me and learn something new. It doesn't matter who it is. I like these little solo sessions I'm having recently, and the only reason why I'm having these sessions is because I haven't managed to like I've just been so busy with like business and just other things happening in life that I haven't been able to reach out to guests and like secure schedule them in to come and speak to you guys and share their life lessons. So as soon as I am going to be back right on that from this episode onwards, hopefully next week I'll have a guest, but if not, I'm going to literally be doing my best to make sure that I get some more people onto the podcast in the next upcoming weeks. And I really want you to take action. Like I want you to really focus. I want you to take like implement what it is that I'm going to share with you on this episode and go and start practicing this 7 days a week mentality. Plan your week this week after you listen to this episode or watch it on YouTube. Plan your week. Put down, get a little timetable, visualize it. You know, like you got to see it. It's no point just having it like just written down in a notebook and you're going to close it. No, have it on your phone is the best place. And if you're like an offline person, then get a calendar, like an actual calendar, and write down. Like you need to visually be able to see these these days, 7 days, Sunday to Monday, Sunday to Sunday, or Monday to Sunday, however you want to do it, but 7 days, and then plan it out. Everything from the times you go to work, the times you study, the times with family, the times you get coffee, shower off with friends, watch a movie, Netflix and chill, whatever it is. Take all of that into account and put it into your calendar. I mean it. And you got to be that specific. And then you look at your calendar for the week and you be like, oh, look, I've got so much empty gaps here. What do I do with that time? Personal growth. Let me go and watch a video on YouTube how to become more confident, how to take more action, how to focus more, how to actually take my life and my dreams and my purpose seriously, and then start implementing those things that you learn into your daily routine and your daily habits. If it's not that, then you look at your calendar and you see that you have empty space, and then you pour something else into that space rather than just sitting there, head down, sad, doing nothing. When you're doing nothing, or when you say to me that you're bored, it means that you haven't found something that excites you. So, my only message and purpose for this week is for you to go and find something that excites you. Find one thing, two things, three things, however many things. Find even minimal one thing that excites you, and then start the process. Focus on that one thing for the next 7 days. Put it into your calendar wherever you have time. And trust me, you can make time. Nobody is as busy as they think they are. When you put down everything in your calendar and you see you have spaces, the most busiest people in the world have spaces in their calendar, which is why we see some of the most successful people come onto podcasts because they have that extra half an hour, 1 hour to share their journey and to just add value and be of service to the world. Those are what you call true servant leaders. They see that they have time and they think, how can I actually give back and add value? They don't think about how do I make money in this time. Some of them may, and that's totally fine, totally up to them. Some of them are just like, I've got so much money, I just want to be of service. What do I do? Let me go on podcasts, let me go on lives, and let me try my best to give everything that I learned to somebody out there that needs my energy, that needs my experience, that needs my wisdom to go and change their life. And so again, message of the week: plan your week 7 days ahead, and do something in your life that's going to help you progress, that's going to get you closer to your dreams, that's going to help you stay focused on your visual, on your vision, on your goals, on your dreams. And remember, none of us are perfect, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to start the process. You got to stay consistent. You got to come back to my content, come back to this episode, come back to anything on my social media platforms to keep you inspired and motivated during the week. Move your body, all the things that I share. Take action, move your body one step at a time. Have and create the space to be able to go and implement something that's going to change your life, because nobody is going to come and spoon feed you. As I always say, you're going to have to take the step. You're going to have to be brave. You're going to have to step up. You're going to have to be courageous, and you're going to have to just take the step today. And so I wish you all the best. I hope that you have the best week ever. I'm sending you all so many Hadouken hugs, so much good vibes. And I hope that you have the most productive week of your life because you've seen or watched or listened to this episode. I hope that you can share it with your friends. I hope that you can tag them. I hope that you can just do your best to get this message out there for me, to support me trying to reach 1 billion people out there, one person at a time. And I hope that the rest of my content adds so much value and inspiration and motivation into your life. And guys, this week, let's focus 7 days ahead, and let's crush the week ahead. Take care. God bless. I'll see you guys next week.